Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream slash video, depending on how you're watching. So today I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that my plans for the weekend have changed, and I am likely going home to spend some time with my family for Father's Day. So I would not plan on me streaming this weekend, but there is a possibility I'll get a late stream on Sunday, maybe a short one, and I would likely play my evasion spam team just because I know it's getting significant changes next patch, and so I want to get maybe squeeze a bit more fun out of it this patch. And the good news is that I was able to get out of the conference on Monday, so I will be able to stream on patch day. So look forward to that, guys. We'll be doing a lot of team building and just trying some jank stuff when the season resets. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys will show up. As for today, the plan is to do a Rest Effect theme team. So we're going to be doing... stuff like Wax Bath Waspine, which is another trait that's actually getting reworked. And, it'll actually have to take me a bit through the list. I think a lot of components to the team today will likely end up being stall. It's just kind of how it turns out. So let's just wipe the team from yesterday. The code is on the screen now. It is it's called like swap effects or something. I'll probably wipe the team codes pretty soon, probably on patch day, so that I can start posting new ones for the new patch, because these will all be outdated. But you guys can always refer back to these if you wanted to try just for fun. So yes, we're gonna start with just some Tems that I know have rest traits. So we got Waspine and Wax Bath. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with everything yet. Garunder with Brumation. What's some others? Babwa has Withdrawal. I think it's the only fully evolved Tem with Withdrawal. Senpai, hello, welcome. Just beginning the team building, so we can see how the whole process goes today. Osakai with Body Stretch. Should be interesting. This really is looking like a stall team. Dreaded Alarm used to be sort of like a rest interaction, but now they changed it so it procs on alert instead of resting. So that is one less option for me. Grumper with Coward's Rest. I'm trying to think if there's any others. Somebody is gonna like correct me and be like, you forgot this one. It'll be a bit unfortunate, but oh, Contemplation. We did run this on a team earlier. It was the Waterquash team, and it worked pretty well, so maybe on a bit more focused team for it, it can work out even better, which would be cool to see, because it was pretty fun to run. Oh. Y'all know the monkko gets meditation, because Shaolin is what you always see, but meditation is actually a rest trait. I want to say that's the last one now. One quick look through. There's not a whole lot of moves that interact with resting either, which is a bit unfortunate. There's only stuff that OXs you on the next turn, and even that's kind of a stretch. I mean, I guess you could almost say Tireless like prevents rest. Though that's just OXing, it's not preventing resting. Maybe I guess. Sorry, guys. I probably should have been more informed before I started the video. I'm almost tempted to put like a hypnotist tally on here just so we can get some of the rests off early. And because we've been using Moala a lot, tally would shake things up a little bit. I mean, there's stuff like resilient. I mean, that's not really a rest trait at all. Relaxed is in the name. It's like resting. Yeah, you know, we're gonna throw Towley on the team today, just to be a little different. So for those that don't know, like Towley is one of the pre-evolutions that is somewhat viable due to its move pool, or due to its trait, because Hypnotist just makes it very similar to Moala, allows it to have utility with sleep. It also gets stuff like Turbo, so if it can get the hold off Turbo and then use it to turn after, that can make speed tiers really interesting. But I'm not sure how fast we want to be on this team. I think we kind of actually want to be bulky. Maybe we should actually just look at the type chart before I add something, because I was just realizing a quad digi weakness on the team already. So let's make sure everything's on the rest trait. Well, we're gonna want a pretty bulky team here. So we have 4 water weaknesses as well. So we could just use another electric, even though we have 2 already. Just because we have Digi and water weaks. But we have triple earth weak as well. So we need an earth that resists or is neutral to. You know, we're just gonna go Garyo for now, but to spice it up, we're gonna go Marathonist. It's not quite a rest trait, but it's goofy at least. It's not really something I can build a whole team around, but I have wanted to try it out, so we're gonna give it a try. I still think Gravel Bag's gonna be the optimal item on it though. I don't need to invest any stam in it. No fires for Rockfall synergy, unfortunately. It might be better to run Earthbreaker instead then. Or even Flood. I have a couple other Earth types. Yeah, let's run Flood. But now I have a nature weakness. Okay. I didn't realize how bad this was going to stack weaknesses. We're just going to leave the Garyo in there for now, but it's just going to be kind of a fill slot. Let's just work on some movesets right now. So, let's see. I don't have any mentals, so I can't really get Deluge synergy. Data Corruption's cool, but I only have a couple special attackers on the team, so it's not going to get a lot of value. It might be fun to run Auto Destruction, but I'd be hurting myself on too many boards, so that's probably not a good plan. Oh man, token costs 12 stamina now. That hurts. Let's use Reset, because if we face any Velashes and stuff, it'll be nice to have. I don't really need Debris Typhoon either. Like, yes, Waspine is supposed to be a tank, but I also have to acknowledge that Waspine loses its staying power without Royal Jelly. It's basically just meant to swap in so while my team is resting, and then I can get a little bit of value. I'm gonna throw Auto Destruction on there. I just want to have some fun. I have a turn 1 with Token. Token's unresisted, applies a status, and has high prio. Well, it invests lots of HP, and because auto destruction actually deals some defense boosts or damage based on its defense, we're actually going to invest significant defense in our Waspian as well. Not max, like 300 or something. Yeah. Since it's gonna be auto-destructing most likely, we don't need a crazy rotation on it. I think I'm just gonna go base stamina, honestly. Once it's done, it'll just kind of go kaboom and we'll call it good. Not even 200 base attack. And I can't even use these TVs anywhere, man. That's unfortunate. We will scuff the speed though, so that we underspeed Decidor and Naga. So that'll be nice, having a counter to that. Garunder with Brumation. I think we're gonna have Shelter, Paizo for sure, Nox Bomb, and I'm leaning towards Water Jets. Because we'll have electric and toxic moves, and then Shelter's really good for defense. Purgation is another option, just so I have some offensive scaling. I might go Purgation and then actually just invest way more bulk than even a normal Garunder has. Since he'll be resting a lot, I think stamina, almost min stamina is okay. We'll just balance out the defense and special defense a little bit, and then put some in attack so it's not completely crippled. Yeah, we'll call it good. One special attack that I won't use. Withdrawal will be kind of nice if we face focuses, because if you predict the Hypno, you can rest on that turn, and then it'll just remove the sleep instantly. I think we might just go a typical offensive Babawa set here. Although I guess I have one electric. No, I have two, so I'll go laundry for sure, priority. And I'm wondering what the best healing move is. Because Revitalize only heals 20%. Drool also only heals 20%. Oh, that sucks. I'll use Drool, just so I can like push off sleep and stuff. Hello Limril, welcome. Still building the team. But it's gonna be fun once we get it built. I believe it's 92 for triple water cutting lily. Yeah. We'll just dump the rest in attack. And give a Schween's Horn. Because Toxic Slime is really nice with Schween's Horn. It gives it basically Cold Geyser, but without the insane stam cost. I have currently a Garyo, as long as they don't remove it, for synergy with Water Cutting Lily as well. Osakai, I think we're mostly just going max speed, max HP. And then we're going to go for fast Jinxed Whispers. And it's going to kind of just be a support. I mean, it'd be nice to invest more special defense, but he's got so many weaknesses that I just don't think it's going to be a great option. So I already have 5 PPH and Dimmak for attacking or offensive moves, so I think I'm just gonna throw Toughen on there, and it's just gonna be a stall Osakai. So I guess I've kind of got a bit of a conflict of like an offense and a defensive team, but that's okay. Give that tent. So the Jinx Whisper combo is a bit better. So I cannot put like camo or bait on Grumper because I need it to get the it would block the Coward's Rest from happening, and I don't want that to happen. But it's mostly just going to be a typical Grumper set, but I don't have any mentals, so it's going to be no slowdown. It'll be something else instead. I could do like Drought, because Drought overextends me. So I would be able to rest and then get the Coward's Rest up and be interesting. But maybe Stonewall is just kind of better because I can buff something. Yeah. Normally I invest speed in Grumper, but I'm not going to this time. Because it's just going to be, it's a bulkier team. I'll just invest the rest in special attack. Because I'm sure I'll run into some walls that can prevent me from adequately dealing with things that Stall normally would be able to. Yeah. 2-2, like I said, we tried this before. It was actually really good. I think we ran like... I gotta remember what... Outspeeds base speed Ukama at +1. I think it's like 265. So that we can get some Nox bombs off. Outspeed water cannons if it's max speed. It's just kind of a nice breakpoint. Lots of attack, because with Contemplation boost it's super nice. And then rest in HP. It's not a whole lot in HP. It's a pretty squishy 2-2, but that's okay. The meditation monkko hurts bad. This is just not a good trait. It's on the wrong tem, I swear. Like, it's got a couple goofy support options, a dim mock, blue screen reset and stuff. But it's... Body stretch Osakai? Yes, welcome Rorwick. The Osakai is probably the best thing on this team. I guess the 2-2 actually did pop off when I used it last time. I'm kind of excited to use that again. And it's also likely not getting changed next patch, so there's a good chance I'll bring it back at some point. I have 2 electrics, so I mean I can't put microwaves. Soul Shout's a given. Now for Prio I have either hook or token. Token's probably just better because it's more stam efficient, and you never know when an isolate could come in handy. Martial Strike would be decent if it still increased my speed as well. I mean, you just have to find an opener with Osakai or you swap Waspine in. Yeah, basically. It's just I have to hope my opponents aren't running mentals. Maybe I'll run Kesugatame. Who needs priority, right? You won't queue? Yeah, the problem right now is the type chart on this team is awful. I have so many 3 and 4 times weaknesses, it's kind of ridiculous. And like the garyo slot is completely flex. Like there's only 7 rest traits I could find in the game, unless I was missing one. But it's just there's no singular tem I can put in this team to make it function better. You're not even safe versus Volphy. I know. There's going to be so many things I want to ban. The remaining reason I have Gyarados so that I can deal with waters and electrics. Or no, Digis and Electrics, because those are my two 4x weakness stacks. Alright, items. Monkko gets Sensei Robe. It's a very strong item, and nobody else wants it. I'm gonna put Matcha on somebody. I think that was gonna be Garunder, because I'm saving stamina on it. I don't think there's any other items that interact with resting, if I recall. If there is, it's likely not used often. You have Babua, Garunder, and Grumper versus Digis. I mean, Garunder hardly counts. Grumper and Babua do help, though. But all it takes is them to ban Babua and then lead with Monkko and something else. I could just put redirection device on Grumper. Oh, that's awful, but I don't like using the item. It's very best of one, but my Naga is the ban threat. Maybe. I have a decent Naga team. If things go really bad, I'll probably give it a shot. Can I put on Tutu? That would help. Doppelganger? Yeah, let's just do that. Also, I want to put just a tiny bit more speed so I can like speed creep Tolkien's. Shoot, there we go. Waspian item. I just don't know. I'm just gonna go double screen for now. And then Garyo gets gravel bag. This is probably gonna be awful for the first game. Reactive Vial. The problem is that this Waspian doesn't need to be on the field very long. I forgot to TV my Monkko. I'll try it. I'm just gonna go max. I should go max HP because meditation. It'd be really funny if I face a Doom team and then I get to bring Monkko and just rest off the Doom. That would make playing this team worth it alone. Oh my goodness. So triple 27 stam cost is 71 invest. I mean, Monkko's pretty bulky as is. We're just gonna see if this will work as a set. It's gonna be some experimentation. Alright, so patting the chubby for good luck. Then we shall go to the Halsey radar that we may or may not finish this week. Depends on if I do get to stream Sunday or not. Yeah, I guess also with next week with the patch, it's also Sci Park week. So I'm very curious on what's going to be in Sci Park. I do like my free chances to get a Luma. So definitely gonna at least check it out. Unless it's 2 Tems I already have. I do have an ever increasing box of perfect Lumas, so actually I'm on box 2 now, so yeah. I don't really care for getting duplicates of perfect Lumas. If I do get a duplicate, I would probably just try and get a trade with somebody for one I don't have, which I feel like is pretty reasonable. But most people only perfect Lumas that they actually want to use, so it's not always that easy to find. So we can always hop in the trade chat, see if anyone's selling something. Some Luma eggs. I've gambled on tons of Luma eggs. I've actually got a pretty good rate of hitting, but not recently. My last one was a couple months ago. I think it was a Luma Goatee. Perfecting Lumas is worth it. Digilayers give really good ones. Yeah, I mean, I've perfected almost every single Luma I own. I get so many feathers in a day. That emote's alright, but I'm not spending Novas on it. Yeah, like I've got 1,100 feathers I could spend whenever. Might spend them at the end of the stream if I remember. I'm a bit sad we're already in a bit of a longer queue time though. I thought this was a better time. I actually got off of work a bit early and hopped on right away. I guess most of the US folks are probably still at work or eating dinner as well. And maybe some people are actually doing something on a Friday afternoon or evening. Man, imagine being social. Insane EU players, yeah. It's not, is it really that late there? It should only be like 11 or midnight for most of you guys, right? It's Friday, you can stay up a bit later. Not yet? Yeah. Midnight? Okay, so yeah, I guess it is pretty late. Only the real hardcore people are still around. Brain not braining anymore on Friday after work and stuff? Yeah, that makes sense. I had a pretty long week too. Definitely gonna be a nice weekend to just kind of cool down. And then come back and right after work on Monday, just get to Temtem. Even throughout the workday, I'm gonna just be trying to sneak peeks at the patch notes and take little notes on a post-it or something. Just plan out teams and stuff. I mean, we only get a patch 3 to 4 times a year. So it's a pretty exciting time. Alright, we got our match. Against Razo. Alright, I have lots of earths. My Osakai doesn't have an earth move, but he might not know that. Let's see, if I Tyrannac kind of threatening, but I could just lead with... I have to ban Tyrannac. Hits too many things too hard. He bans the Babwa. He knows I run Schween's Horn on it. I've played it on other teams. PI will be hurtful, definitely. It also means I can threaten it with like monkko and such. Like if he leads... I don't know, I gotta... Probably gonna see a Hedgen lead here since my entire team is weak to Digi. I'm gonna pick Grumper first. No, I'm gonna pick garyo. I'm gonna pick both Grumper and garyo, I'm pretty sure. They're both just so good into this team. Hope he won't go hedging Chromion. Yeah, I mean, getting to ban the hedging is really important for me because so many digi weeks. Shoot, shoot, shoot. The Drillu Kama. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out Garyo turn 1 into like Garunder or something. And I'm gonna hope he doesn't double the Grumper. If he does, I'm kind of screwed. The other option is I could just stay in, double the Chromion slot, and hope for the best. Because like whichever one of these slot. Oh no, that's right. I'm Marathonist Garyo, so I don't even have evasion. I already forgot I did that. So that's interesting. So I think I just have to T-strike the Chromion because the Chromion's the big problem here. But then it's the question of, do I want to swap out Garyo or not? Don't have to care about drill anymore? That's true. 4 times weak to PI? That is correct. But it's also a matter of, he might predict me to swap out the Garyo and just double the Grumper, which would be the smart play. He needs to. I could just like leave both of them in, take the gamble, and just guarantee a kill on the left slot and kind of use up one of my viable options. Whatever. If I spend so much time thinking about it, I'm just going to be wasting even more time. So there's the double. Yeah, no, he actually split. That's really surprising. Oh my goodness, he lived. I could have just swapped Gary. I mean, I didn't expect him to split target because then he kills neither of my Tems, and I could have split target him as well. Now he just tsunami and tsunamis and hooks, and then there's almost nothing I can do to stop it. Ah, shoot. Yeah, this is rough. Because like I can, like Garunder would just die. My only real play is to bring in Garunder and Tutsu to sack the Garunder to try and kill the Yukama. No, it lives at least one Stone Trench. Yes, it lives, but I basically have to predict a swap on the Yukama to the Drakash, and then swap to Monkko. That's kind of my play right now. And if he just water cannons my Tutsu or something, it's already over. So we do get the Yukama swap at least. So maybe there's a chance. We're all boosting whip, rip stam. Maybe does that OX the Volcrane? I don't to get the vigorous boost, and that'd definitely hurt. It does. Yeah, because hook stamina cost is kind of insane now. So Tutu does not outspeed Hellfire. I, I mean, I can rest on Monkko here, remove the burn, and gain regen. And then just hope that my Tutsu kills the Drakash. He's swapping in a Tolkien here. I mean, that was just always happening. Yep, there's the Hellfire. It doesn't even kill. Unfortunate. I was gonna, I mean, yeah, it didn't matter. I needed that lead to go well. GG's, Razorfin. He must be trying to grind his way up to like top 3 or something. Had to deal with Tyra, probably, but then I don't even get my traits. And I have to play around. And then I can't really use Garyo either. Do traits matter versus heavy aggro? It was the first match with this team. I wanted to use the whole gimmick that I made the team for, but was unable to do so. But no, they don't matter a whole lot. I found another match real quick though, which is nice. Facing Seasonal Joe. Let's see, there's no Digis. Also had the water weakness, so I'll probably ban the Nesla. Especially if he bans Garunder. Garunder is actually looking like a really good ban for his team. All he has is a Volphy. Yeah. There's no mentals, and the only electric left is Garunder, so Tutsu is really nice on my team. But like Saipat would hurt it really bad. Rest effect team. Hey Rezo. Yeah, you are not the one I wanted to face with that. I wasn't sure. The turn 1 really was important. I didn't know which slot you were going to double, so I kept both in, and then you split target, and then didn't kill either. I don't think my Grumper would have been able to one-shot Ukama, but maybe. If I let him click a green circle on Waspbane, do you think he'll let me keep the Tutsu in? Because I want to just rest on Tutsu turn 1. You saw Garyo's Marathonist, I'm like, yeah, I can tank Grumper. The garyo doesn't even have. There's only 7 rest traits I could think of in the game. So garyo is just a fill slot to deal with 2 of my 4x weaknesses, or just I have two types. I have 4 times weak against, so it really sucks. Like this is one of the worst type charts I've had to deal with. And then garyo just adds another another weakness of nature. So speaking of that nature, I am going to ban Lawali. Because at least I can hit Volfi with monkko, if monkko gets to exist another turn. And also Babawa for that matter. He probably doesn't want to pick Garender because I have triple earths. But if he doesn't, then then I get a free pick on Babawa, so I'm not sure what he'll do. He has a garyo, and that's interesting considering he picked Volfi. Are all of these really rest traits? All of them except garyo, yes. Even monkko has meditation. Like you saw it. I clicked rest on. Yeah, we'll pick Babwa. Force him to pick the Garender. Let's hope he won't use Rage on Saipat. There's no Shaween on this team. I'd kind of be surprised if he did. Even if he does, as long as he doesn't target Tutsu, then I'll be faster and I just Nox Bomb it. I'll be +2 attack and -3. And he'll be -3 defense. That should be a one-shot. Is this Doom Osakai yet then? It is. Like, half the team is like a complete stall team. And half of it's like damage. So it's really awkward of a team. I just kind of embracing the meme. Grander's just better here than Osakai. Osakai's type chart is so bad, it's hard to find matchups that it's actually worth bringing into. Plus now that people aren't running full physical teams, it's really rough. Get some token chip on Shaolant, and then we'll get the rest here. So maybe this guy is intentionally not running Shuin, so the people think he doesn't have Rage on his Saipat, just so that he can run Rage on his Saipat. He may also have never faced a Waspine in his life, so he's like, do I have to watch out for Digi moves. Oh no. He targeted the Tutsu, please no. Shween's Horn Nox Bomb, please be on the Waspine. Yes! Waspine literally doesn't care. I mean, neither does Shaolant, but... It's even tinfoil hat? Why? Okay, I'm not afraid of Shaolant. I have options for it. Tutsu is really valuable for my team. It hits pretty much everything. And since it's Doppelganger, it'll even hurt Tolkien. But I also want to get rid of the Saipat, because Saipat wrecks most of my team, except Babwa, I guess. Babwa can deal with it. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna Nox Bomb. I really couldn't care less if Waspine dies. I don't even think it will. The thing's still just super bulky. Not fantastic damage, but it's okay. Waspine's not getting another attack off. Best thing it can do is get rid of the +1 on Shaolant if it somehow outspeeds. I'll just feather gut. Just so I can cover for swaps here. I hope the Saipat's not running Ninja, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. So there's the Garunder swap. Kind of bad for me, but could be worse. Oh, they used Dimmock. So I'll reset Never Stood a Chance. Would have been nice to get the Crystal Bite off then. Oh! That's through Thick Skin? That's kind of nuts. I mean, I'm just gonna hopefully sleep the Garunder. Probably won't work because E-Drink is like the thing's most common item, but you never know. Charlotte does not like this board, so it's likely to swap. Also, like, High Toe is just my best damaging move right now anyways. That's why I'm clicking it. Because it's neutral damage since it resists the Feather Gatling with Thick Skin. Tutu really doesn't have access to strong damaging moves at all. It's really disappointing. It's just, it has so much potential because it's, I think, the only 2i evolution with the ability to scale its offense because of Show Off. Because Tukai doesn't have anything, Tolkien doesn't have anything. Tuvine can scale defenses, but it's not the same. Tarak doesn't, it just puts out raw damage and takes a bunch. Not Heater, so that's nice. It is E-Drink, and it outspeeds, but he attacks the monkko. Okay, I'll take that. I was afraid he was going to attack the Tutu there, and I was going to be very sad. Why would you bring the Shell Lamp back on this field? Because he has Tinfoil Hat and realizes Monkko won't deal a lot of damage to it. He might just kill the Monkko, wow. Yeah, Monkko goes down, okay. What's the point of me investing bulk in it then? Ours, yes, welcome. I do have Waspine on the team today. It did not 0 damage as well. No, it did 0. It got a Wax Bath proc on the Tutsu is what I meant. So it did something. Just not much. Waspine really struggles. It ate a ton of hits though. Like 3 or 4. So the reason I swapped in Grumper to a board with Shell Ant on it is because Grumper does nothing against Volphy or Saipat. I would love to just double gash the Tolkien and finish it off, but then I OX, and Grumper dies this turn, so kind of limited in my options. There's a +1 Inner Spirit. Oh, maybe he doesn't have Inner Spirit? That's huge for me, actually. Thank you for the follow, Starla. Welcome to the stream. Playing a rest trait team today. Oh, I should probably update my win rate. Nice. We did lose the first game because we were against Rezo. Also in a 6-minute queue. Where's people? I'm not sure. I guess people just have social lives on a Friday. To make contemplation spammable, that would be really fun if they did, but that would totally break Tutsu. Today is Friday? I think so. I sure hope I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So, if I high-toe the Volphy slot, it will one-shot Volphy, but I will OX. And his Plague will very likely go before me, and so that would be a lot of OX damage. It might even just kill me after the Plague damage. Now, Babua can deal with Saipat, but it can't deal with Shellant. So the only play I really have is to... There's also if I don't know. I have to. Come on, Garunder gets spam Brumation, but not Tutsu in Contemplation. Won't be broken. It will absolutely be broken. Hope you're running Matcha on something. I have it on the Garunder. I did not get to bring the Garunder this game, so. I forgot what I clicked on the Grumper. Wait, what's he clicking on Shaolant then? Huh. I guess he's gonna try and dim mock the Tutsu. He'll probably outspeed. I don't know why he wouldn't. I kind of just have to water cutting Lily the Shaolant and hope that somehow I outspeed. Alright, I just hope that I kill. I guess I'm basically hoping that either the Shaolant is fast enough that it's squishy and will die to Babua, or the Tutsu or it's slow enough that Tutsu will outspeed and be able to put it to sleep before Shaolant can do anything. Because Saipat, with the Nicho onto Babua, it'll only do like 40, maybe 50%, but an Inner Spirit from Shaolant onto my Babua will deal like 80, 70, 80%. So, there's the Dim Mock. He did outspeed. It was faster, but Slingshot... They swapped items. So this guy just clicked Nox Bomb on my Babua, forgetting he was using Schween's Horn. And now I basically just ignore the Shaolant, let it OX itself to death, and hope that I can somehow win this. Hello, Lucas. Thank you for the follow. So here's the Nicho. It's gonna do like 40-50 like I said. Okay, I stand corrected. It's not a max attack. Saipat. I should not have been greedy. I should have attacked the Shaolants. The mistakes. I'm throwing. I'm literally throwing. Because now it gets a plus, like, whatever soul shout off. And I'll die. But I could have taken whatever the Saipat had. So that was a complete throw on my part. And he was faster than me, so if I targeted him and he used Martial Strike anyways, like he did, or if he OX'd, I would have still targeted the Psypad, so it wouldn't have been wasted time. Ah, unfortunate. But that was really close. Didn't get to use a whole lot of the rest traits, just kind of the Contemplation Tutsu. Limbril, thank you for the follow. Still almost a win with a meme team? Yes. I gotta remember that Grumper has Coward's Rest and try and get value out of that. I mean, what I should do is try and lead like Grumper Waspine and then just rest on Grumper and then Stonewall or something. It just sucks because both Waspine and Grumper have really good healing traits, and you're sacrificing those for mediocre other traits. A shelter and tent on anything? I have tent on the Osakai since it's using Jinxed Whisper before the turn it OXs, and then shelter is on Garunder. So I could rest, get +2 defense, shelter, get +4 defense and Spadef, and then rest again, and then because you know shelter OXs you, and then be max defense. Now, how many games would that be viable? -2, I think, but you never know. At least in that exact order. It's possible I could get a good lead with it, rest turn 1, swap it out, and then get a shelter on like a death swap or something. Which is probably what I'll be hoping for. It'd be nice if we could actually face a team with Naga on it, since I have some Tems that counter Naga. Like, somebody's not going to want to pick Naga into a Waspine Garunder lead, but it'd be really nice if they did. Yeah, 185 in the Halsey radar, so we're 15 encounters away from the 10 times Luma rate. I never get my hopes up with individual radars. The chances are like 1 in like 5 now, which is still pretty good, but I rarely do radars, so I don't expect to get that low chance. Just like having something in the background for you guys to watch while we, you know, have to sit and wait 10 minutes for each queue. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I feel like queue takes longer than it actually does too. That one was probably only like 3 minutes or something. So we're actually facing Grizzler, a member of the Vidiots. So I am weak to Digi and Water. So it's not too bad. 2-wire hardly counts as a digital because its trait just removes that possibility. Gonna ban the Nesla just because I don't like Waters. Monkko goes down. That's okay. So I think I just pick Waspine here. And then force a rest with something else. As long as he doesn't pick... Actually, I think I have options for everything. Because if he picks his crystals or Volphy, I can pick like Tutsu. But if he picks anything that's not that, I can go Garunder. Luma encounter on 270. All right. Well, it's right here in chat on on the VOD and will be on YouTube. So if I get a Luma on encounter 270, I think everyone will be asking you to give Luma luck to their radars. Alright, I want to pick Tutu here, but it's just gonna hurt really bad from a double in. Honestly, it's gonna hurt so bad. I mean, Baba was kind of nice here too. Ah, they didn't say how many radars you had to do. That's true. Not this radar, but the next radar, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. We'll try it. We'll try the Tutu. Worst case scenario is, well, it dies. We see the Garyo go down. I don't think that's too much of a loss right now. I'm gonna ban the Valash just because it's faster. And I still want to have Garunder do something this game. It's also looking like one of the probably the best Osekai game we've had today, so I'm gonna want to pick that as well. Maybe we can get some body stretch shenanigans off. I should be able to sleep everything other than Sanbi and possibly Camo on the 2-wire. There's no common bait users on this team. Could be somewhere though. It is a very strong item, easy to slot on teams. So if I could kill this Volphy, then Grumper looks really nice. If I pick Babwa, he's definitely gonna pick the Fortnite. So I think I just kill I think I just picked the Grumper, because it'll in general be more useful here than the Babwa, especially since the WCL synergy was banned out with Garyo. Not by the time I get 20 radars done, it'll be like a year worth of streaming. If I do like one radar a week on every Park week that isn't Luma, I forget what they even call it, just like the stats week, that are just completely useless for like 99.9% of players. Alright, so token chip on the Ven mat. I'm hoping a double in on the Waspine is what he'll do, because it's green circles, but a Plague base jump might just nuke my Tutu out of existence. And even if it doesn't, it probably puts my Tutu in range to die from another Plague from Volphy and just get wrecked. Not that useless for hardcore Luma hunters. Full oddsing feels so bad at this point though. Yes, I see the green circle. We did a whole 20% to the Ven Met at the cost of 50% of Waspine's health. Also, this Ven Met did not have aggressor proc, so we know it's parrier. It's also double screen. What? So the only thing that can eat a Haito in the back is Sambi, so it's pretty safe to Crystal Bite this slot as well. I think we have some attack invest, yeah. So it should hurt. And if he just keeps the Volphy in, it dies, so pretty good spot here. At this point, this is just Contemplation Tutsu team. It's just a bad version of one. If he doesn't swap in Sambi, I guess like he could also swap in Torten. No, Tortenite wouldn't eat the hit well. He could swap in 2-wire. So this is Sambi. No surprises there. He gets the hold off of transient, and if it's dozing hit Sambi, he can put my 2-2 to sleep before I can do anything next. So it's kind of a huge problem. Sounds like OG Twitch plays Pokemon with the Helix fossil. Yeah, I've heard about the Helix. Also, I used to watch Tyranitar Tube on YouTube, and I also know about the Pico. We need Turbine on Tutsu. It would be very nice to have here. I do agree. I basically have to challenge this Sandbee and hope I'm faster with like Feathergat or something. Oh, he just swaps. Interesting. I was not expecting a swap here. This is going to do a ton of damage to that poor 2-wire because I'm double. Man, he's just taking down my Waspine. It really isn't a threat, so I don't know why he's trying so hard. Yeah, that 2-wire just dies. It actually lived on 1 health, which is funny and very unfortunate. But thanks to Waspine living on like 16 health, it didn't matter. AO, we can use auto destruction. I know I can click the button, but that doesn't mean it's gonna do anything. I'm swapping out the Tutsu here 100% just so I can click the button. Since one of the things Garender was best against is actually Sambi was the other one kind of. Since both of those are kind of off the field now, Garender's kind of a waste since Tortonite and I kind of want to just stay in against this Tortonite. There's nothing that can eat a hit. Venmet's also neutralized, so I think I'm just gonna Crystal Bite on the very off chance that he stays in and this doesn't kill. I hope this kills the Tortonite now, because then that means I can finish off Sandbee. Nice. So I didn't get to click the funny button because I would have ended my Tutsu. But Waspine did put in a lot of work this game. Tutsu sweep, it really is. I'm just gonna bring in Grumper so I can get some special damage off on this. On this Venmet. Just gonna high-toe the Volphy. I don't think there's anything, any way it lives. There's Plague, so I probably die. No, I'll live on a little bit of health after the OX, but it will not be a lot. Yep, Volphy goes down. Yeah, 40 health. Now he acknowledges the Tutsu as a threat, but it is a bit late. Didn't get to click auto destruction. Yeah. Hopefully sometime today, though. Hopefully sometime today. Darn, if I didn't throw my last game, we would have had 2 wins already. GG's, Grizzler. Alright, 135. I'll take it. Gotta queue up before I forget and start doing Halsies again. I definitely want to use Garender. So I actually see it use Bramation. If you've gathered anything from this stream so far, I suppose it's probably that Bramation really is just kind of the weaker trait. But we've already seen a Garender swap into my Tutsu to eat a Feathergat, and it helped far more than my Bramation has ever done. on this team yet today. We got a GG from Grizzler on Discord. He always runs some fun stuff on his team. You almost never see Perry or Ben met. Stuff isn't balanced? No way. Eventually we'll get to a pretty balanced state, I think. We're getting closer and closer with each patch. There's just always a few outliers, but that's with any game. I just hope they don't overbuff Zenith next patch. It should just get a little something in its kit. Maybe give it a form of healing, so it can be used as a raid boss on stall teams. I'm not sure what would really fit its theme though. Like, it already has Quartz Shield. They could give it Gaia. They seem to like throwing that on Tems, that it kind of makes 0 sense for them to have it. So we're facing Guile Dominic in his multi-digi team. Or multi-melee team, actually, yeah. So him using Hypnotist isn't so bad for me. I need to get rid of the Hedgen though. There's no waters, so no immediate threat there, but Digi is bad. Just fought Guile? Yeah. Did you win? There's only one Earth and no waters. Nice. I mean, it's kind of interesting here. Like, I want to bring Monkko so that I have a Digi. I want to threaten out his size munch so I can ban it, because his munch is a huge problem. And I know it has energy drink, so he can combo it with Moala, so he can get a free heat up if he wants. So I really want to avoid a situation where that would happen. He's got telekinetic on this Moala. That puts me in a bad spot. I can take an E-punch, but I cannot take a double in. This is a good board for Garunder, yeah. Because I can just rest, get the Brimation boost, and then have Paizo up next turn, so... We still in this. I just banned the size munch. Grumper goes down, bit sad, but it happens. Is this heat up Zhao? I don't know. It might be. Definitely seems like a team where it would work. I know that the Zhao doesn't... Oh, you know, he can't double in because Zhao doesn't have E-Drink. What am I saying? So... That's pretty good for me. Waspy might be able to click auto destruction this game. There's lots of digitals, or lots of melees and digiweeks. And the Loali does have redirection device, but auto destruction is a spread move, so let's go. Bobboy doesn't look great here, just because Tutu almost always has Nox Bomb and Zalbian almost always has Wastewater. So I think the play is going to be Tutu and Osakai. I'm debating on swapping Monkko for Waspine turn 1. So that I can get just the double defense procs on Garunder. But the problem with that is he's only got one special attacker, so it doesn't really help. It would make more sense for me to keep in the Monkko. Actually, no, I want the hold off of Crystal Bite for Waspine. So I'm gonna swap it in, even though I won't do a whole lot for Garunder. My Monkko's slow, so even a microwaves won't outspeed Prio or anything. Yeah. All right, we're getting the gimmick going. This is good. Definitely gonna be heat up, or maybe a really slow E punch. It is E punch. Okay, you know what? That's even better. And you know what? Because of that, Waspine is now a threat on this field. And I am going to Crystal Bite the Zalbian while I click Shelter. Mwahaha. Grunder's actually just really good into this entire team, so if I can get it bulked up, that's super nice. Aw, oh, come on, really? Crystal... Who runs Crystal Bite on Zalbian? It's got so many other good moves. Ah, that ruins me. That literally ruins me. Oh, yikes. Okay, at least Zalbian OXs with one more move, and then auto destruction will be off of hold. Okay, so it doesn't even stay in. Hypno, is that on the Waspine? Interesting, okay. I mean, Osakai wants to rest anyway, so this is fine. It would be nice if the auto-destruction actually outsped my Osakai, it'd be really funny, but that is not the case. I could swap in... my Garunder, but I don't really want to. I would say the weakest thing on my team right now is honestly going to be the Tutsu, because it can't hit the opposing Tutsu. It's weak to both of these two, so Osakai can at least put stuff to sleep. So I'm just going to kind of sack the Tutsu here. Bit unfortunate. I mean, I won't kill my own Tutsu, it'll only do... Actually, I have no idea how much auto-destruction does. It's just not a move you ever see. There's the Lawali coming in, no surprises. Oh. Well. That's a thing. Makes enough sense, I suppose. Just delays its demise by a turn. I would rest on Tutsu here to get the Contemplation, but I don't think... If they double in, it's gonna really hurt my Tutsu, and I just wanna get some utility out of it. He actually just show-offed. Darn, I thought he would have just attacked Waspine again. Guess I didn't need to auto-destruction this turn. That almost one-shot my own Tutsu, man. Oh, that's so bad. Welcome, Ken, to the stream. Didn't kill? Yes, it is really unfortunate. Tutsu goes down. No surprises. Haito on the Garunder. Unfortunate. And now the Garunder dies to whatever comes at it next turn, so... Just stacked more defense. I have 318 defense TVs, and I was plus 6 defense, but it used Nito on me. What screwed me over was the C-Bite on Zalbian. I'm not going to be overly tilted about it, but it definitely has changed the outcome of this game. Handling some biz tonight. I'm just playing some meme teams, gonna head home for Father's Day weekend after the stream, and I will probably not be back until Monday. But we'll definitely get some stream going on Monday with the new patch. Should be fun. So on the bright side, there are only physical attackers left, so there's the possibility that I could somehow stall out with Osakai. I need to kill this Tutsu. It's very important. You're retired for the season officially on ladder, taking the weekend off. I think that's a good plan, honestly. Just gotta take a little break from Temtem and then come back refreshed and ready to win on... Or to just experiment, to play tons of Temtem on Monday once it starts, the patch. This is kind of an interesting situation. Because, like, I could Kesugatame the Tutsu to make it slower than my Osakai, and then Jinx Whisper it. But that doesn't really help me. And I can't even attack my own monkko. Oh no, the Osakai set seems familiar. Yeah, I used to run it ages ago. It is not really viable. I have nothing to prevent the Haito on my monkko, and then the sleep, and then the Electro Punch. I just have nothing. Okay, maybe he's trolling. His E-Punch is slower than my... Or is faster than my monkko. A chance? I don't know how much of one. He just uses his Tutsu to kill my monkko and then attacks my Osakai. We'll leave an Osakai, that's really all I can do. Nito, interesting choice. He's got Hypnosis, okay. So he's just gonna get his 2-2 up to +6 and then destroy me. Does he even have a mental move on this Moala? He's got Hypnosis, he's got Nito, and he's got Wake Up. So maybe he's not running a mental move or something crazy. Transient? Yeah, it makes sense if he has Transient, but he hasn't shown it yet. 100%? Yeah, there it is. So the bright side, the other good thing with getting 5 PPH off is that he can no longer get the synergy with the show off to get the invigorated. So who knows? It's turn 14, so it's not like I'll lose based on turns. Using another show off and another Nito. Okay. I just have to rest my way to victory even through the Nito. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This Tutu gets 2 more attacks, and probably so does the Moala, at least during the immediate threat. So we see a Hypnosis. Does not bother me in the slightest. I'm just resting. It would actually be way better for him if he used Transient. I gotta just rest again. There's literally no reason for me not to. Even the victory is themed. Osakai really gonna pull it out. It's nice that I've had success with a couple different carries on this team, which is cool. Because I mean, Tutu's been doing most of the work up to now. We finally have a good Osakai game here. Garunda was so close to putting in work. Osakai is 1 off from full health, still +6 defense. Just gonna get this off on the Moala, just so I don't get close on turns or anything. Toughen again. I need to make sure that the Moala dies before the turn timer, and doesn't like get a critical hit with Transient Echo. Did that Moala just like flip the other direction when I use that? Or am I tripping out? Maybe it's just a weird because he attacked. Hypnosis? Yeah, he can do that all day. Moala hasn't had Purgation since the start of 1.0, so he has no way to reduce me or to end this game. I think this is actually 2 wins in a row. So that this team isn't the worst thing ever. Toughen. He you know what happened? It was he threw when he didn't kill Monkko, because that allowed me to kill his Zalbian, which would have been another 5 turns I had to spend with 5 PPH, so. In the game with a rest. Feels good. Monkko needed to die 100%, yeah. GG's though. Thought things were over as soon as I saw the C-Bite on the Zalbian. Shoot, I have not been completing my weekly challenge as well. Man, we've had such a bad week. I haven't even won 10 games yet. I guess I didn't get to stream on like Tuesday because I had internet issues. And we've had some really gimmicky teams, so we haven't been getting the double wins challenge. I mean, I can probably sneak in a couple games on my laptop over the weekend. But I just won't have my stream set up, so unfortunately we'll not have content for you guys. Hopefully though there's enough content between my VODs and just from my other streams that you guys haven't seen yet, if that's what you want us to watch. Otherwise I know there's plenty of other great streamers Okay, plenty probably isn't the right word. There's a couple other people streaming. Oh shoot, he's messaged me and I didn't catch him. I feel bad. Now I have to wait till after this match. Usopp. We finally see a Naga. So Waspine looks really nice here. There's no Digis, and the only water is Naga, which I can deal with. I wish I was blue side so I could just lead with Waspine and then pick whatever I felt like. But now he can, if I pick Garunder, he picks Tremorian. If I pick Tutsu, he picks either of his mentals. Maybe I just don't ban the... Maybe I ban the Tremorian instead. Because I was thinking of banning the Turok because I wanted to get Garunder some screen time, but... Same hat and glasses. I mean, it's just the same headpiece. You can't customize glasses different from the rest of your head. Doo-doo-doo. I have multiple melees, which can actually deal with both of those. I just gonna ban the Tremorian. I hope that my monkko can deal with the Turok pretty easily. It should be bulky enough to live a hit from a mental and then come back and hit with whatever else. I think I just lead with Garunder and Tutsu, and then I swap Waspine in to whichever one stays in and rests. And that'll be the play. Because if he picks Naga here, I swap out Tutsu, swap in Waspine, and then rest on Garunder. If he picks Turok, I just swap out Garunder and swap in Waspine and rest on Tutsu. So that works for me. Best thing he could do now is ban my Waspine. I'm now gonna ban his Gorong. Yeah. Because I don't have any. If he banned monkko, I had nothing to kill his Gorong. Like monkko completely walls Gorong, and it also hits it back super effective. But that is not something I wanted to risk happening because it would kind of wreck me otherwise. Because I had Earths left. He actually banned 2 Earths, which is interesting. He only has like 1 Earth weak on his team, and that's Volgon. And he's got like 3 or 4 Earth resists. I just picked Babo into double toxic. That was an oversight. I just didn't want to pick Osakai into a Naga team all that much. Because my Osakai's max speed, it would work against me. Monkko is actually really solid against most of this team. If I get a hit off on this Turok though, it's gonna just wreck it because, you know, once again, Doppelganger Brooch. It's actually getting way more value here than I thought. So yeah, Garunder swaps for Waspine. He probably thinks, oh wow, I still get a Stone Ball off and it's super effective. Waspine doesn't care. It's got 300 defense invest, max HP, and Tutsu just gets super buffed, so... Oh, he actually swapped Turok, so we're not even eating a... No! The Tire Neck! I overlooked that! I lose the, I lose Contemplation now. I literally can't use it. That's so sad. Unless it's frightening? And it's... Because he won't get a... No. Oh! It's frightening! It's frightening. Yes, I can still get the bonus. Okay, so we know the Vola is sweatband, so I don't have to worry about Strange Vest shenanigans. On this board, I'm actually just going to swap Waspine out back for Garunder. And there's very little reason for me not to Nox Bomb the Tyrannax slot. Because I can then kill Garunder, or kill the Tyrannax on the next turn, and a double into my 2-2 shouldn't kill right now. That's interesting, just a Meteor Swarm. Yeah, that'll do lots of damage, but it's not gonna kill or anything. Yeah, that's really didn't do much. It's probably max HP Tyrannax, and then just the double screen makes it even bulkier. I want to keep 2-2 around for Turok and Adoro in the late game. So now is my turn to rest on Garunder and swap Waspine back in. Because Garunder's really good on this board anyways. I won't get full value out of the Brumation because I already have one hold off of my moves, but that's okay. See, Nox Bomb, it's not going to do anything on either slot. I mean, we see a swapped Tyrannax in the Volaran slot, and so for the synergy Rockfall. Waspine's fine with that. I think I just double swap though, Babua and Monkko. And then nothing really wants to eat a hit from both of these guys, so I will just double the Tyrannax slot with Soul Shout and whatever it's called, Toxic Slime. Not having Mucus, so I actually get burned here feels bad. And I can't rest to get full value out of Meditation for Monkko. Adoro comes in, that's fine. Oh man, this just doesn't do anything. Would have been better if Frightening was still up, actually. That's funny. Alright, I'm going to click Laundry on the Tyrannax and swap in... I mean, swapping a Garunder doesn't even do anything here. It's not like I'm waiting for holds or something. It just gives me synergy to maybe outspeed the Tyrannax and finish it off. But I don't really want to do that. He might just swap to Naga here. So I guess swapping a Garunder would still be good there. Ah, that's just going to be the play. He would swap in Naga so he gets synergy on Virulent Gust, so he can get damage on both Tems, even though Monkko resists it. And he just stays in. That's fine too, whatever. Garunder's got +2 special defense, and if Babua dies here, it really doesn't matter. The only thing I needed it for was to threaten Turok for a little bit. Oh, we see Denigrate, okay. Interesting. My entire team is getting very low on health, which is kind of bad. Gonna drill Garunder on the off chance it actually gets to do something here. Like a Paizo kills Nagais, so I don't know what he's doing here. I feel like he's just gonna swap to Turok in one of his slots. Yeah. So now Garunder's set up a bunch, which is nice. Baboa goes down, doesn't particularly matter. Honestly, I don't know Adoro's base speed to know if monkko outspeeds or not. Or, yeah. I have to kind of make a choice here of do I think that the Turok's going to stay in or not. Probably staying in. I guess it could just turbine monkko and then just be the end of it. He knows I can't kill it. Monkko's 59, yikes, okay. So I guess I'm gonna Kesugatame the Turok. I'll just stay in and rest on Garunder. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Garunder has a super nice board here. What a slow animation. It is kind of slow, yeah. Perfect for a -3 move. I mean, nobody even saw the animation for the longest time because the move was just awful. I'll Crystal Bite the Adoro and Purgation Garunder so it doesn't do 0 damage. Won a game with Kessa Monkko once. Funny. I'm gonna guess that one time was the only time as well. Ah, Purgation on the Turok. Gonna reset it though. There's nothing on the Valoran side that wants to take a Paizo. It did live though, super unfortunate. I need my Garunder to take like... Oh, it used Rockfall. Yeah, it did not take a lot of damage from that, which is good. I don't know, I think this one's just kind of lost. I needed to kill the Turok at some point before Naga was able to do anything. Now I just take a Stone Ball this turn and the next, and then Garunder dies. And once I kill Valoran, Naga just kind of finishes me off. So the only way I win is if he doesn't target the Waspian slot at all right now and just doubles into Garunder. See another Purgation on the Turok, okay. So Haito one-shots Turok if it gets off. If it doesn't, then I just Paizo anyways. He brought in the Geist, which is interesting. I guess I really should have split attack and killed the Volaran then, because now he just kills 2-2. Ah, man, the throws. If I kill both Nagais and Volaran here, then I just one-shot the... Oh, do I live this? Okay. He's throwing, he's throwing. Does the double gash with Doppelbrooch +2 kill? Probably not. I doubt it as well, but maybe. Ah, oh, not even close. Well, Waspine can click auto destruction. Yeah, if they didn't have a Doro in the back, I'd definitely just click. I mean, we're here to have fun. GG's, Usopp. Pretty close game. He had good reads all game. I couldn't keep up. I need to cover my kills more often. But if he wouldn't have swapped and just stayed in, I hope you stub your toe on your bedpost. Oh, such a kind word. Thank you for the kind words. GG. Good reads. Yeah. He played very well. Oh, I forgot to queue up again. Almost got to Seeger undercarry though. We were so close. I just made like every bad call possible. You always have reset. It's called the concede button. It just resets your entire game. Who knows? Maybe they'll add a bug to. Oh, sorry, a feature to the game where it'll actually happen on accident. Reset all of a sudden concedes your game. Stall players rejoice. Alright, this is the 200th Halsey. Yeah, blue screen actually fries your PC. Rip your PC. That's the buff we were all waiting for. Yeah, I'm kind of out of conversation topics. This week's been long. There's not much to talk about until the patch drops. It's not like I can theory craft a whole bunch of teams because everything's just gonna basically start over once this patch hits. Did I know that you liked Pocus? I absolutely do know Rezo. You know, they actually have like the Tempedia entries for all of the Tems, and I hardly know any of them. He's gonna send a smash or pass list. I mean, I've already seen it. He's before it's gotten deleted in whatever discords he's posted it in. Like, read the Pocus Dex. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't actually know the entry, but it. Pocus was considered blue-blooded among blue bloods, traditionally given only to them. Oh wow. So the meme really is canon, huh? That's ridiculous. The worst part is Apoka still has like a 20% mail rate or something. I'd feel bad to get trolled like that. Like imagine just like giving one of your friends a Pocus in a trade and then sending them a mail. I should remove those chat logs now because it's kind of like the same blue as the Luma Halsey, and I keep seeing it. It's like, oh, it's blue, but no. A wise man once said. Price of 5% eggs these days. Hoax is no longer a 5%. Ah, rip that person. Yeah, back in like Kisuwa days, I believe. I guess Kisuwa and Sapanku, Hocus was a 5%. Because the only spawn for it was in Deniz in that little patch that nobody ever knows where it is. Because it's pointless now that Hocus has a higher spawn rate elsewhere. But back in the day, like, people would sell Pocus Lumas for the same as like, well, every other 5% at the time. Remember when people full odds hunt 5%? I do remember. So it looks like we got a rematch against Grizzler now. I'm just going to ban the Nesla again. It worked out really well for us last game. But I don't think he's going to let it... Yeah, the Tutsu just gets banned. Oh, Osakai? I mean, he knows the trick. He knows what I'm going to try and pull now, so... It's going to be less effective. Bans the Wasp, yeah. I guess he's just gonna lead with his Sandbee. I don't know if it was running Matter Teleport or Transient or anything about it set, so... I think Grumper and Babo is a pretty good lead here. Grumper threatens out Sandbee and the Tornite if it comes in. And the thing that Grumper's weakest against is Volphy, which will very likely, or which can't really do much to Babala, so. Banning Z-tier Tems, what a Chad. In Vidians, we have a lot of stall players, so we've seen some really threatening Waspines in the past. This patch is definitely not one of those, where it's a threat, but it's made an impact before, definitely. I'd be surprised if we don't see the Volphy still. It's still the best pick for him here. Interesting. I guess I can't really hit the Venmet either because it's got pretty high base defense and it has parrier and double screen, so I'll literally be tickling it. And most of the time it runs uppercut, so that'll deal like 40% of Grumper's HP every time it hits. So he could kill me on the second turn if he felt like it. So what's the only thing that can eat a T-Strike and a Water Cutting Lily? I guess he's got two things. He's got either Volphy or Tortonite. I'm gonna ban the Tortonite, I think, because I have triple No, I'm gonna ban the Volphy. Because if I can kill Sandby, I can get an Osakai carry. And then I can stub my toe against the bedposts a second time, because I have to make up for two people for doing that, I guess. That's the payment for playing Body Stretch Osakai. Wasn't aware before today, but it seems to be a thing. Osakari? Yes. I guess that makes sense too. Banning the Garyo because I banned the only remaining nature. Now I can pick... I definitely want Monkko. Monkko is only weak to Sandby, but it also hits it super effective. We still don't know what trait the Sandby is, but if it's not or if it's not dozing hit, then we're not afraid. And I think we go, like, we played Tutsu last game against him. We'll not pick Tutsu this time. Because honestly, it's just not a good pick. If we can kill the Tortonite, we'll have a pretty good chance against, or by carrying with Garunder. If we kill Sambu, we have a good chance of carrying with Osakai. So the Tortonite swap here is super obvious. And if he does attack with Sandby, I have to imagine it's going to be on Grumper so he can kill it in 2 turns. So I am going to make a prediction. He'll swap Sandby for Tortonite. And I'm going to swap Babua into Monkko. Perfect. This is Monkko's best field, so it gets guaranteed value here. 1 soul shot will finish off the Tortonite unless it's like extremely bulky. And it can also threaten out Venmet. Okay, you know what? I said the Tortonite was bulky. I meant to say that the the Tortonite had 0 bulk invested at all. Yikes. Okay. This is perfect. Oh, I see. Rip Monkko. I wish I rested. I did not predict a deluge. You know, I haven't even been able to rest on Grumper yet. It just hasn't. I haven't had the opportunity. So if I had to say which rest trait was worst, I would say it's definitely meditation. But second worst is probably Coward's Rest. Is this Fast Tort perhaps? It definitely was Fast Tort. Grumper, too much stuff going on? Well, it's just... Grumper has such a good offensive typing, it doesn't want to spend a turn resting. And it's the slowest Tem on the field, so it's gonna, if it eats 2 hits, so I have to think about a move first. He just doubles Grumper, right? Oh. I don't think that's dozing hit. Oh, it's got hook kick. Man, double melee moves on Venmet is so rare. I pretty much have to bring in Baboy and Garunder here. I guess I should have known Grizzler's running some unique stuff. I'm literally going to ignore this Venmat for the entire rest of the game until Osekai comes in. I need to kill Sandby, and that's kind of my win condition here. Grumper stubbed his toe against the bedpost. Is that why he has that face? There's 2-wire. Makes sense. I see a Savage on the... yeah. Oh no, on the Garender. Interesting. I don't have defib, so I'm kind of surprised he was scared of it. Alright. He doesn't know I don't have defib, but... You know, I think this Venmat had Ninja last game, so it actually gave up base jump as a turn 1 neutral, so its only turn 1 option is uppercut. So what I could do here is expect the Garunder double in, and then Purgation the Babua. Yep, so there's one attack on Garunder. It can eat another for sure, because it got the +2 defense from Brumation. And now Babua does enough damage to finish off 2-wire. He can't bring in Tolkien because I will one-shot it with Toxic Slime. And if he brings... he actually just brought in Tolkien. Okay, whatever, that's cool. Works for me. Does he know I'm... actually, I'm just gonna Laundry because I don't want to accidentally... I don't want to accidentally... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was thinking about getting burned, but I can't, like, just become mucus. My brain's getting fried. Probably only got 1, maybe 2 more games in me. Oh, he brought in Tolkien so he could get the special damage off. Venmat OX, super good for me. Oh no, the Tolkien lived? I didn't think there was any way it lived. That's so bad for me. Toxic Slime did more damage. I should have clicked it. Also, I just realized if this Sambi, you know, if the Sambi, I can't kill it. I don't have an attacking move, and I can't 5 PPEH it because it's inner shield. And I can't dim mock it either, because that's also, I think it's, no, is dim mock a special move? Okay, it is. So it's not completely over yet, but it's looking really bad. Also, no, Toxic Slime and Laundry do the same damage. I'm completely losing it, guys, seriously. Is it really inner shield? It attacked monkko earlier, and it didn't proc, so I'm almost certain that it is. Oh, no, it's... man. It didn't proc because it killed the monkko. I thought it still procced, but I guess it doesn't. And value. Alright, so we have an Osakai in the late game. So here's the ninja on the Osakai. It needs to kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. No. Jinx Whisper the Venmet, and then I rest again, and I hope that 20% health with +4 defense can help me live another ninja. Oh yeah, I have withdrawal and Babo too. Maybe I should just do that again, just double rest. It's the play. We stalling? We are stalling. I'm going to dim mock just in case something goes wrong. What he could do here is use like hook kick and then ninja, because I'm pretty sure his ninja will be faster than me. But at that point, Babo, I can just kind of finish him off. He just doesn't have the stamina. Yeah, so he figured that out. Fortunately, it is a little too late. It's good game, Grizzler. The tent honestly won me the game. Because being able to take less damage from the Sambi there allowed Osakai to have enough, like it lived on 10 HP after the ninja, so I don't know why that tab is still blue. Weird. Alright, I think I got one more game in me, and then we're gonna call it. We have an even win rate right now, so if we get one more win, it is a positive win rate for the day. I call that an absolute win. But negative by just a little bit isn't too bad either. Yeah, it's crazy team. It is a very gimmicky team. It is incredible it's getting any wins at all. If I had to say that the best performers, I would say Tutsu, Osakai, and Garunder. Don't forget to add the code. Yep, so normally I add the code at the end of the video now, because sometimes I'll play around with the team and make edits to it while I'm playing on stream, and I want to give the best version rather than the concept. This one I didn't change, but garyo is definitely a flex slot. I think I've picked garyo a whole one time, and that was against Reizo. but it gets banned like every time. It's basically just like having a Naga. So I'll probably just add the code as is, but I'll add the code with the garyo, but I'll probably just mention once again that garyo can be swapped, at least like in the description of the YouTube video if anyone ever reads those. I guess at the end of the stream I can spend my feathers. I know I said I was going to do that earlier. It'd make more sense to do it if I'm able to do a Sunday stream, but I don't know if I will be. If I do, maybe it'd be like a short stream, kind of late. Just be a couple games of drill and then spend all my feathers, so maybe I'll try and do that. Final send off to 1.3. Not that it's been a great patch, but I mean, honestly, it's been a pretty good patch. If you ignore Pocus and Valash, there's been a lot of cool teams that have come out. I've had my evasion team had a lot of success. I guess Naga too. I always forget about Naga. It's any reason for spending feathers before the reset? It's not like they're gonna decrease feather costs. It's just kind of like for a special event. Since I don't spend them all that often, I do it about once a week now. So we see double or triple digi, which is an issue. Garyo is also an issue. I at least have melees though. So I think I might leave Garyo. I don't know if I had like Tutu won't outspeed double water Quaish or double nature Quaish. And he definitely bans the Garunder if he wants to pick it. So I have to ban the nature Quaish, and I'm hoping he'll ban Garyo. So Albion's the only thing remotely a toxic type, so Baboa could be pretty good here. But I mean, it's not mucus, so I will definitely not be able to take the wastewater from the Zalbian, which is an issue. If Osakai gets banned, that's really good for me. It literally does nothing this game, except maybe put something to sleep. But Chimerian probably has bait. This is the max speed Mimit. Garyo has evasion. And these three all just outspeed. Funny rest team with Garyo. That's basically what it is. Garyo's just a fill. And look, it gets banned another time. It's literally gotten banned like 6 out of the 7 games tonight. The Garyo's marathonist as well. It's pretty bad. But nobody knows that. You must admit. I'm going to pick grumper. You didn't even notice there was a Garyo before? Exactly, it has the funny red X over it. Waspine is trash. Waspine's actually been doing quite a bit with this team. Just because people target it for no reason at all. It's got so many weaknesses that the green circle is on like half the types in the game, and people see it and click it. It's so OP. I'm just playing mind games with my opponent. By just Waspine existing. Waspine is S tier on the team. The Wax Bath bonus hasn't actually changed anything at all. We've got it to proc a few times for sure, but it has not changed the outcome of any games. Alright, this is fantastic for me. This is absolutely fantastic. There's no neutrals on this team. I'd be really surprised to see a Generify and Hedgen, so I can just Toxic Slime the Hedgen and then T-Strike the Mastion. Even if they double in Grumper, it lives. Why not add a Volgon in there? Ampere Force Rests. That's more of like my overexertion team idea. Okay, Garunder wasn't the play. I was too busy talking. He's got some slower stuff left. I'll go Osakai and monkko, because monkko can hit everything. Bad typing? Yeah, that's also true. I have 4 Earth Weeks on this team as is. 4 Digi Weeks. Or no, it's 4 Waters and 4 Digis. So I'm type stacking really bad. But it's just how it is. I wanted to use all 7 rest traits on the team, just for fun. The green circles are calling me. Oh wait, Toxic Slime's a red circle, but it should be blue, because Swish means. He could swap in Garyo here, and then get the... No, you see the Mimit. Interesting. I was actually hoping I'd have the seized. Oh my goodness. Please, please lava wave my Mastion. Oh, that would have been fantastic. I get this if he seized me and I was able to get the... the 4 times. Now he has 4 times, that is an issue, yeah. But I have to leave Babawa in, so that sucks. Because I need to kill Mastion here. I guess I could sack Grumper to do it instead, but I mean, there's no reason for him not to like water cutting and yeah. So Grumper can live. Render's my best swap here. And I mean, Toxic Slime's just gonna be better. Just kind of whatever. I want to say that my Babawa can live the double in, but I don't know 100%. I guess he predicted the Grunder swap. My Grunder's pretty tanky, so it can eat that lava wave fine. He has no idea that that I am not Nox Bomb. Or that I am not Mucus. But I guess, yeah, he just brings in the bird here. And there's not much I can do. Grunder kind of just dies here. I mean, it would be nice if it could get the Nox Bomb off, but the chances of that are extremely low. And then I just get some chip damage on the opposing Babawa. If it was Disgraced Tremurian, I think I would have taken that. He's not clicking Toxic Slime. What? Is he predicting my swaps way too hard? Alright, I guess... Oh, he's got Doppelganger. No, that... What? Still, that doesn't make any sense. Monkko's too valuable to let die here. He's probably gonna swap the Chimerian into like Hedgen or Garyo. And then just use Laundry since it's available. I'm gonna swap in Osakai to take it. And then use Water Cutting Lily. He actually stayed in, which is interesting. I guess he just knows he's faster. I don't think I quite killed the Mimit here, though. Oh, I do. Okay, that's important. I didn't even consider giving him the Babawa earlier, but that really caused me issues. What are the odds that this Chimerian is not E-Drink? Please don't be E-Drink. Damn, okay. I needed it somehow not to be, and then I could have won, but alas, it is. There goes positive win rate. It was kind of a rough team. I think he misplayed pick ban. This could have been over far longer than it was. Gotta use goofy stuff in moderation. I overdose on it. I will. I'm gonna be trying to make like a quality team once the patch hits. So don't worry. We'll get some good stuff in here. I mean, I should have just FF 2 turns ago. I had to. I'm not even sure what I could have really done this game. I really needed to somehow kill the Bastion sooner than I did. I don't even know, like, maybe if I split target there, I could have somehow won. But even then, that's just, nah. GG. So we are ending the day with a 3 and 4 win rate. Overall, I think it was a pretty solid day. 3 wins. Oh, I didn't even drop in rank. I don't even look at the ranks of my opponents much anymore. Apparently my game doesn't even want to load. Okay, we faced a lot of diamond players today. But that's okay. I hope that all of them can get into Legend if that's what they're aiming for. I was unfortunately gatekeeping them from doing so, though. Alright, so as usual, I'm going to now create a code for this team, so if anyone is interested in using it, that you can use it. So there's the code. I'm going to add it real quick to the list of traits. Alright, so it's now on there. But yes, that is going to be all from me today. I hope to be back with at least a short stream on Sunday, and I will definitely be here on Monday. Even with 3 to 4, some lost games are really close. Yes, that's true. My second game was a complete throw. But we didn't even get to proc Coward's Rest once. So Grumper was kind of a liability the whole game. Everyone's gonna be there on Monday, right? I don't know if anyone will actually be watching, but because I'm sure even the bigger streamers are gonna come back, like Rishi, because it's a new patch and new stuff. But if anyone does want to watch me, I will be here. Otherwise, the VODs will be up for once you guys run out of content. Thank you guys so much for watching and showing up. I really do enjoy streaming. It's a lot of fun. I will continue doing this for as long as I can handle it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you either late Sunday night or Monday. See ya.